Hi, welcome to Growth and Tech. I'm Chris. I'm all about B2B growth, marketing and sales.
I'm Tom, and I'm all about tech and products in the Atlassian space.
Today we're going to talk about the Atlassian ecosystem in general, and something that I get asked often is, why doesn't this feature come out of the box in Jira? Right? Get it all the time. I see it on the forums, and I'm often there because I'm checking out whether people are requesting features that our app can provide and coming up with ideas for new apps.
Yeah.
And the forums are a fantastic opportunity for that. But you do see people complaining quite a lot. Yeah. I've paid for Jira. Why do I have to pay extra for this feature? So Tom, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that.
So it's not just Jira, it's Confluence as well. It's all the Atlassian products that have a marketplace attached to them. And the example I'll start with is Portfolio. So Portfolio is a big project management tool that can be attached to Jira. And it's actually an Atlassian app. They acquired it and they own it. And even that doesn't come standard out of the box. And I think the reason is that you'd resent paying for the app if it was spread cost between everyone using it. So right now, Portfolio is very expensive, but if you want it, great, you're happy to pay for it. But if it was built into Jira and that product cost was divided across everyone using Jira, then you'd be subsidizing the people that actually need it.
And I could imagine for a smaller development team, they might not need some of that functionality. So it ends up being a modular approach. You only pay for what you need.
Yeah. And this works really well for Atlassian. It means they can move faster and actually just focus on the core product and allow the market forces, people in the marketplace, to decide what features need to get made and for who. So this is also true if we zoom in a little bit on specific marketplace products. So you've got JQL searching, and that is built into Jira, the basic functionality. But if you want to extend it a bit further, if you need more features, then there are a few add-ons that do that. And two that come to mind that are a good analogy for this is JQL search extensions by Digital Toucan and Adaptivist Script Runner. Now, they're quite different, but they achieve the same goal. They both add new functions to the search extensions, to JQL. And that's really useful, but with Script Runner, you also get loads of other features. You get all the automation and all the built-in scripts, but those come at a cost because the price point is much higher for Script Runner than it is for just the search extensions add-on. And you'll see this when people come and look at price, they may not be that sensitive depending on their size.
Well, so a smaller client, I imagine, has to shop around more carefully. And although there is user tiers, obviously a small startup, money is often tight. And it makes absolute sense. If you don't need all of the features and plus the kitchen sink, go for exactly what you need. And so if the micro app does it for you, JQL search extensions, awesome, that's exactly what you need. Larger clients obviously have different needs. If you haven't read Crossing the Chasm, I'll give you the highlight reel now. Yeah. A larger client is happy to pay more, but they're going to demand that everything be right and in order. They're going to want good documentation. They're going to expect very good support. They're going to want to look at reviews and make sure every box is ticked. Yeah. Okay. And so in this case, with these two options, the Atlassian Marketplace is able to cater to all sorts of different potential customers, both large and small.
And we can see that the final end goal for this is that Atlassian isn't against acquiring apps or bringing them into the main product, but only when it makes sense. And we've seen this with automation for Jira being acquired, and that is a great example of a product that had perfect fit with the space and was actually needed for pretty much every single person in Jira, so they can validate it and say this is needed. But for the smaller apps, I think having the marketplace gives people the ability to pick and makes it a much more powerful product.
And from a developer perspective and from a marketing perspective for those developers, I'd just bear that in mind. Have an idea who your target persona is. If you're the perfect app for a small niche player, brilliant. If you're looking to scale up, that's fine. But bear in mind you're going to need a lot more marketing, a lot more support, and a lot more documentation well written before those clients are ready to take that leap with you.
Definitely.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
And then I guess now we'll have like a credit sequence. Yeah. And then can we make a theme tune?
Yeah, so we can have like do 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 do.
That'd be good. I mean, thinking something like a bit more like newsy, like a bit more lively, a bit more upbeat.
Oh.
I'll show you what I'm thinking. Don't worry, it'll be cool.